Building wealth doesn't have to be flashy or quick. In fact, the slow and steady approach is often the most reliable path to long-term financial success. How to get rich slowly? The boring but effective way focuses on the power of consistent saving, smart investing, and avoiding get-rich-quick schemes. It's all about making gradual, disciplined decisions that add up over time, so you can build a solid financial foundation without the stress of trying to hit the next big trend. If you're in it for the long haul, this is the strategy that works. Let's dive into the steps that will help you get rich slowly and sustainably. Today we will talk about how to get rich slowly, the boring but effective way. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The unsexy path to wealth. For many, the idea of getting rich conjures images of lottery wins, viral startups, or high-stakes stock market gambles. We're bombarded with stories of overnight successes, gurus selling get-rich-quick schemes, and the allure of instant gratification. However, the vast majority of millionaires, and those on their way to becoming one, don't follow this path. Their journey is far less dramatic, often boring, and requires immense discipline. The secret isn't a secret at all. It's a proven, systematic approach built on a few core principles. This is the unsexy, slow, and steady march to financial independence, a path that anyone can walk, regardless of their current income or background. It's about building a solid foundation, not chasing fleeting trends, and understanding that time, not luck, is your most powerful asset. The journey begins not with a bold investment, but with a simple foundational shift in your mindset and habits. 2. Master your income and expenses. The first and most critical step is to gain absolute control over your financial life. This starts with a deep and honest understanding of your income and expenses. Many people operate on a vague sense of their finances, which is the equivalent of trying to navigate a ship without a compass. You must create a detailed budget, not as a restrictive punishment, but as a powerful tool for clarity and control. Track every dollar you earn and every dollar you spend for at least 1 month, and ideally 3. Use apps, spreadsheets, or even a simple notebook. Categorize your spending into essentials like housing and food, and non-essentials like dining out and subscriptions. This exercise will reveal money leaks, small, recurring expenses that drain your funds without you even noticing. The goal isn't to eliminate all joy from your life, but to identify areas where you can cut back and reallocate that money towards your wealth-building goals. This foundational step is the bedrock upon which all other strategies are built. Without it, even a significant raise or windfall will simply be absorbed by your existing spending habits. 3. The power of consistent saving. Once you've mastered your budget, the next step is to make saving a non-negotiable part of your financial life. This isn't about saving what's left at the end of the month. It's about paying yourself first. Automate your savings by setting up a direct deposit from your paycheck into a separate savings or investment account. This ensures that the money is moved before you even have a chance to spend it. A common and effective guideline is the 50-30/20 rule, where 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. Even if you start with a smaller percentage, the key is consistency. The amount you save initially is less important than the habit you build. This disciplined approach of regularly setting aside a portion of your income, no matter how small, is a powerful engine for long-term growth. As your income increases, resist the urge to increase your lifestyle proportionally, a phenomenon known as lifestyle creep, and instead increase your savings rate. 4. Harnessing the magic of compounding. Albert Einstein is rumored to have called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. It's the engine that powers the boring but effective approach to getting rich. Compound interest is the interest on your savings or investments that earns interest itself. This creates a snowball effect that accelerates your wealth accumulation over time. The key is to start early and be patient. A person who starts saving $50 a week at age 25 will have significantly more wealth by age 65 than someone who starts saving $150 a week at age 40. Thanks to the power of compounding over a longer period. The most important thing to understand about compounding is that its effects are barely noticeable at the beginning. It's in later decades that the magic truly happens, and your money starts working harder than you do. This is why consistency and an early start are far more powerful than a large one-time investment. 5. Investing for the long term. To truly leverage compounding, your savings must be invested. Simply letting your money sit in a low-yield savings account will not be enough to outpace inflation. This is where many people get intimidated, believing investing is a complex and risky game for experts. The boring but effective way is to keep it simple. The most common and proven strategy for long-term investors is to invest in low-cost index funds, or ETFs, exchange-traded funds, that track the entire market, like the S&P 500. These funds provide instant diversification, meaning you own a small piece of hundreds of different companies. This strategy significantly reduces risk compared to picking individual stocks. The goal is to buy and hold, resisting the urge to check your portfolio daily or react to market fluctuations. A long-term investment horizon, 10, 20, or even 40+ years, allows you to weather market downturns and benefit from the overall upward trend of the market over time. 6. The importance of a side hustle and skill development. While controlling expenses and investing are crucial, increasing your income is an equally powerful lever. A traditional salary can only get you so far, but a side hustle can significantly accelerate your wealth-building journey. This doesn't have to be a full-blown second job. It could be anything, from freelancing in your area of expertise, selling items online, or even driving for a rideshare service. The key is that the extra income generated from this hustle goes directly towards your savings and investments, not your lifestyle. Additionally, focus on continually developing your skills. Whether through online courses, certifications, or on-the-job training, making yourself more valuable in the job market can lead to promotions and higher-paying opportunities. This dual approach, decreasing expenses while increasing income, is a one-two punch that can dramatically shorten your path to financial independence. 7. The psychology of patience and discipline. Perhaps the most challenging aspect of this journey isn't the financial math, but the psychological fortitude it requires. We live in a world that promotes instant gratification, and the slow, steady path to wealth can feel frustratingly slow. You will be tempted by new investment fads, discouraged by market downturns, and envious of friends who seem to be getting rich faster. The key is to stay disciplined and focused on your long-term goals. Remind yourself that you are playing a different game, a marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate small wins, like hitting a savings milestone or paying off a debt, to stay motivated. Surround yourself with people who are on a similar journey and can provide encouragement. 8. The ultimate goal, financial freedom. The ultimate destination of this slow and steady journey isn't just about accumulating a large sum of money. The true prize is financial freedom, the ability to live your life on your own terms. It's about having the option to retire early, pursue a passion project, start a business, or simply have the security of knowing you can handle any financial emergency without stress. Financial independence is the state where your investment income can cover your living expenses, freeing you from the necessity of working for a paycheck. This is the point where the boring but effective habits you built over decades pay off in the most profound way. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.